Well, howdy, 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 everybody. Teresa here, and feeling much better. Thank you very much. Thank you for everybody that messaged me or texted me, hoping that I was feeling better or left a comment. I don't know if I got a little bit of food poisoning or if I just had a touch of the flu. Because I think I had a touch of the flu because my stomach was not feeling good before we left to do our grocery shopping and Christmas shopping Thursday night. And I thought I was just really hungry. So we stopped at Taco Bell, got one of their, I think it was called the Cravings box or something. And it was a good deal. It was like a burrito supreme and then, one of them double wrap tacos and then a hard shell tacos and then some of those cinnamon sticks and a drink for $5. But to me, the cheese tasted off, and it might have just changed their cheese or something. I haven't eaten there in quite a while, but I only ate two of the items and gave the rest to Brad. And then we went and did our Christmas shopping and our grocery shopping, and we didn't get home till 11, and I was straight to the pot, and that's all I'll tell you. And I was in so much distress and stuff. Not super bad, guys, but very uncomfortable and stuff. It hurt to bend over and stuff. So I got the job of dividing up the meat and bagging it. Anything I could do sitting, I did, and that worked out well for us because even if you don't feel good, you can still do a lot of things sitting down. Like dividing up meat, dividing up the groceries, what goes in what cabinet and stuff. So it makes it easier for the other person. So that's what I did. Still wasn't feeling that hot. I slept really good though Thursday night, and then yesterday wasn't feeling good. Made a mistake of eating, and that was a big mistake. And I slept a lot, and I just was hydrating a lot, and I feel back to normal today. And I slept really good again last night, over 8 hours. I think, I've kind of come full circle where I wasn't sleeping for the longest time, and now I'm sleeping. It's nice. But I feel good. So yeah, we got all the Christmas shopping done. We got the groceries. Of course, you always got to forget a few crucial items. I even had them on the list. I forgot eggs, and I forgot refried beans. Because Christmas Eve, tomorrow night, I always make, it's a tradition, 7-layer dip. It's the Mexican 7-layer dip, with the refried beans, the cooked hamburger. Unless you're vegan, you could not do the hamburger, or you could do chicken or whatever. And then you do the sour cream, the guacamole, your lettuce, your tomatoes, your olives, of course, a lot of cheddar cheese, salsa, and stuff. But anyway, you do it layer by layer, and then you refrigerate it, and then you eat it with tortilla chips. And it's always been a great thing for us to have on Christmas Eve, a lot of times you're still wrapping presents, or maybe you've got errands you have to run, or people dropping by, or whatever. So I'm making a small pan of that, and we did get a ham for Christmas Day, and the Hawaiian rolls, and since Brad's having so many dental issues, I'm not going to make a full relish tray. First of all, it takes up way too much room, and there's just the two of us. And I was still going to do just a tiny one, but I'm going to do an alternate. I'm not going to do, the raw vegetables and stuff, because he has such a hard time. I'm just doing green olives and black olives and some deviled eggs, which he loves. So, anyway, we're just doing that. It's just going to be two of us, and that's okay. You hold your loved ones close, and you cherish that time, and, and you cherish your friends and whoever really makes up your world. And yes, I did get the dogs a little stocking with mixed treats in it. And then I got Charlie a ball that's got a squeaker in it. So, And I'm going to wrap those just so they can, they'll get excited. I've been having to move them, though. They smell like that. Little stocking, I think, are like $5 at Walmart. They've got some mixed treats and stuff. They just get excited to open something. I know I sound like a goofball, and I am, but okay. Brad he had ordered me a necklace on Facebook, and it hadn't come in, and they finally got a hold of him yesterday and apologized. I guess the jewelry's being handmade, and they're 2 to 4 weeks behind. So he said, I'm just going to give that to you when it comes in as a just because. But you want to know what I wanted? And I said, really what I want is cross-stitch stuff. Because I let go of all of that when we moved here. And so we found a really nice kit, and it was under $20. Just one of those butterfly kind of wall hanging, the bigger one. And that was a really good price with the thread and everything. And then he got me, some other stuff to go with cross stitch, and we'll wait till Christmas for it. But so that's exciting. It's all Linda and I've been talking about it, cross stitch stuff, and I'm just so excited to get back into it and stuff. And I did last night. I said I got weak. I ordered some of the embroidery floss cards, and then I did order a few pattern books. Like there's one of like fantasy stuff, like dragons and wizards and stuff. Brad really loves that stuff. I've done him other pieces in cross stitch like that. And then there's one which was sea life and stuff, which works perfectly here. And then there were a couple other ones, but I thought, oh, that would be nice little gifts and stuff. So yeah, I'm getting excited about that. Probably after Christmas, I'm going to go and find where the rest of my beads and stuff are. And I had given Linda one of those magnetic, well, it's just a metal, you guys know what it is. It's a metal, I think it's by LaRue. It goes underneath your pattern, and then you have the long bar, and it magnifies, and it's got a line. Well, I had 2 of them, 2 sets like that, so I sent one to Linda, and I got to get out my set now, and I just told her, speaking of Linda, I just told her to go ahead and open up her Christmas presents yesterday, and boy, she didn't wasting time, but I'm glad, I didn't want her to have to wait and stuff. She wasn't sure what was going on Christmas Day, and I feel like that's kind of more of a time for her and her family and stuff. I didn't want to intrude, and she didn't have to film it or anything because, we're best friends, and, it's just the way it is. It's all good. But, I want to pose a question to you guys. I know, my video today just, but that's the way I am. Linda and I were talking about it, and I said, yeah, normally cross stitch is not framed with glass, on top of it. And she said, well, she's framed some with glass because it keeps the dust off of it, keeps it nicer, which I agree, because I did have a few cross stitch pieces that were in the bathroom that I had glass on top. What do you guys think to do cross stitch? Do you frame yours without the glass or with the glass? Because I can totally see her point, and she is right, because when, like the pieces I had, like some big dragons and stuff I had done for Brad, and, and I had this was, I cussed more than anything in the entire world when I'm doing this one piece. It was a black Aida, you guys know, and it was all blended filament, yeah, and it was like the first piece I ever did, because, I can't just start out small with anything. I was having to dust that thing all the time. So, anyway. I even know how to do the backs, how to frame them and everything. Oh, filling my medicine everywhere, guys. My nighttime medicine. I think part of the reason I'm feeling so good is, I'll show you guys that in a minute. Maybe. No, I can't. I know. You guys are like, holy crap. I had bought some of that Azo Go Last, right? Very expensive stuff. Like $17 or something. Brad bought it for me, actually. And it helps you get a good night's sleep. You're not up every, hour going to the bathroom. But I wanted something that was cheaper, and it's pumpkin seed oil and something else. All that the Azo Go Less is. So I got the pumpkin seed oil from now, through Amazon. It was like 2 bottles, I think was $16 or something, but there's 100 count in each bottle. and they're big, and those working really good. I feel good. My infection's cleared up. I'm feeling normal. So, you know. What else? Oh, I faced another hat last night, which I really, really love. I really love this hat. I love how it turned out. You see, it's a variegated, so it goes, yeah. So, yeah, that's a medium adult. So put that in with the Texas stuff. I just faced another painting today. And so this one. It's a 5x7, and it's called Ends Day. Yep, so got that. I haven't listed. I don't have any of my new paintings listed. Let's see, I got 4 I got to list, and I'll probably do that after Christmas. You know, because everybody's busy and stuff. So, last night too, even though I wasn't feeling good, and see, I slept off and on until 5. Yeah. And I still got up, and Brad was getting off at 6, and I made out all the cards to give out. We had bought boxes of Queen Anne's cherries. We bought 6 boxes like this to give to our neighbors with a nice card and a bow. And so I made those all out, and Brad delivered all but one last night, and then this morning he delivered the other one. And then our neighbor that just stopped by earlier, she was laughing. She goes, I saw that box because Brad just left it on their deck. I saw that, and I saw our name, and I was really confused because I had a box inside with you guys' name and a box to give you. It was cute. Poor thing's been sick. She's got really bad swollen legs. I mean, mine looked much better than hers. Poor gal. We were visiting. It was nice. She stopped by and stuff, and then Vonda stopped by, who's our neighbor over there, and she, they were one of them we gave the stuff to too. And she read. I put the little business cards, hats for 50 states in there, because I'm real quiet. Most of my neighbors don't really know much about me. So, she said, hey, I got this, she came over today, because I got this skein of yarn. She goes, and I've been wondering what to do with it. Do you want it? And I'm like, oh, that's my favorite kind. They know it is. And, you know, so, that was nice. And then, the office, and see, last year, they had different managers, and they didn't do anything. But the office sent out one of their guys who delivered this to each spot. And it's, looks like a little, yes, a little thing of coffee and a little bit of candy and a little tin of cookies. How neat is that? That's neat. That's neat. You know, we've lived here a year and a half and stuff. So yeah, that was really neat. I'm really excited. I haven't opened any of the cards. I can wait till Brad gets home. You know, we got some more cards in yesterday. Your return cards will go out tomorrow. I'm trying to see if I know where I set them, because I got to show you guys one though. One, what is that? Maybe Brad absconded with it. He might have absconded with it, because I really want to show it to you guys. It's not that one. I bet you that little turd bird did. I bet you he absconded with that card. It was so cool. So I'm just going to have to wait. Is that it? No. I'm going to have to wait and show you guys later, but it's a pop-up card. And it's got all these dogs and stuff. It's just, oh, here it is. I got to show you guys this one. It is just the cutest. And thank you so much. But, okay, here's the card. I'm not going to show you the back of it. Here's the card. And then, look. Isn't that cute? Isn't that cute? I even showed Charlie. He liked it. But that is just the cutest thing ever. I just loved it. It made my whole day. So, sure I've gotten a lot of nice cards from you folks, and we sure do love them. It's been a really nice Christmas season, you know, and, you know, just a little thinking of you, like that. Those boxes of chocolate covered cherries, you know, they're like at Walmart. They're $1.54. I'm sure you can get them at Dollar Tree. You know, it's not much, but it's just a little hey, thinking about you with a Christmas card and stuff. You know, think about you, we care. Um, you know, that's what we did, and it didn't have to cost a whole lot. And I'm still working on my show. Linda knows why. I cannot start that cross stitch pattern until until I get that damn shawl done. That Linda's been teasing me. That shawl may end up a lot shorter than I intended it to, because you know it might end up being a tablecloth cover. Yeah. Like I said, it gets to the point where you're so tired of working on it, and there's something else you want to work on, you start to kind of hate it, even though it's pretty. So, I know, first world problem. I need to clean house. I need to vacuum and pick up and stuff. Brad's bringing home some fried chicken tonight for dinner. Because Saturday nights we usually don't do a big meal and stuff. So he's bringing home some fried chicken, and then we had a container of macaroni and cheese we bought from the store that we're just going to heat up. Have an easy Saturday night because he's getting tired. You know, he's been working a lot of hours, busy season, you know. Oh, that's what I was going to tell you guys. I slept till 5 and stuff, and we got those cards ready and stuff. And then I did sit down and make all those breakfast sandwiches with the English muffins, and we buy the pre-cooked sausage. I forgot that we did that, and it fit just perfectly on the English muffin. And then I cooked the eggs. I cook a dozen eggs for, you know, a dozen sandwiches. And then American cheese. You could use any kind of cheese you want. And Brad heated up. Stop, please. That hurts. Come on, get down. Get down. That hurts. Stop. You've been naughty anyway. You've been really naughty lately. She's kicking me in the back kind of hurt. Hey, heated up and it was great. So, and then what else did I do last night? Oh, and then I did cook dinner because, like I said, Brad was very tired. I was gonna make stroganoff, but I decided not to because that just was too heavy and too much dairy when you have been fighting the flu. So I just made hamburgers and it was a little bit of sauteed onions too, and then I made instant instant potato, you know, like the 4-cheese potato, mashed potatoes and stuff, because I wanted it kind of bland. And so, yeah, so that's all we've been doing. Like I said, I got a clean house, and I talked to Linda for a little bit, but you know, they were going to have to go finish their Christmas shopping and do some grocery shopping today. I'm praying for you. Let's see. Update on my friends. Terry's husband was in the ICU. He got out yesterday. He's home. He's resting and stuff. So that's all great news. Vicky's mom had surgery, and they think they got it. But she's still, you know, being very difficult and stuff. And Vicky's not feeling well. And, you know, I mean, like I said, this is 4 moves for Vicky in a year. And, you know, they wanted, they all came to, I don't want to get in her personal stuff, but they all came into the agreement with the medical professionals. It probably would be best if they went home for a couple of days so they could see what her mom's mental capacity is, how she's going to behave, and all of that. And, you know, which is good because, you know, they really need to have a little Christmas, you know, themselves and stuff. So, you know, I feel for her. So keep praying for her because, I mean, for me, it's not so much because whatever's going to happen with her mom is going to happen, right? But just for her heart, for Vicky's heart and stuff. I mean, you know, so I hate it when my friends are hurting and you can't help them. But, you know, except for just be there and let them know that you care. What else? That's it. Dogs are being lazy. I think tonight I'm going to wrap some Christmas presents. Or at least bag them up. I have to wrap, you know. I can't tell you what I got, Brad, because some of it he knows, some of it don't know if he knows, but he watches my videos. Hi, honey. Hi, honey. But yeah, the dogs have been. Nixie has been really naughty lately. All of a sudden, she wants to be like glued to me, which is fine. But we have Missy Mama, or Brett calls her Mama Mayhem. She doesn't really like Nixie being glued to me. So then they want to have, pardon my French, a bitch off over the top of me in bed, and that's not a good way to be woken up. So yeah, and I mean, darn it, I'm finally sleeping. So I've been sleeping over 8 hours lately. My body must have needed it, but I'm thinking clearer than I have in a while. So watch out. But anyway, you know, and for those of you that are not into Christmas or don't really do anything, or maybe it's a religious thing, that's cool too. I hope you guys have a great weekend. I hope that you can just find some stuff you enjoy that's away from the hustle, bustle, crazy Christmas stuff. You know, I mean, we've done as much Christmas as we're really going to do besides fixing, you know, meals and stuff and opening a few gifts. You know, uh, we'll just probably find some good movies to watch on TV and just, you know, enjoy being together. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Everybody celebrates Christmas in their own way, or maybe you don't, how you celebrate it is you don't celebrate it, and that's fine too. I just think you shouldn't be kind of bah humbug toward everybody because, you know, it's like that. I'm not a big Easter fan. I never really been into the holiday that much. I mean, I did it when the kids were growing up and stuff, but, you know, let's not be bah humbug because somebody's excited about Christmas. You know, let them have that's their thing. It's just like, let let you have yours, which you're not really into it, you know, but, I mean, you can look at Christmas a million different ways and a million different viewpoints, negative and positive and in between. And I think it's all just about the coming together like that. It's too bad that, you know, it's like that. What the most fun I've had about this is just exchanging cards with my neighbors. It's just nice. Everybody stops what they're doing. They walk on over to each other's place and they just chat a little bit. That's nice. I mean, I chatted with 3 people today. And that was even being outside, and I'm wearing my face mask because the guy across the way is got this huge fire, and of course, it's blowing right toward me. So I just came in, I didn't get mad or anything, I just came in and just put it on, and just, you know, I just, of course, put it on like this, and adjust the nose, and pull it down, and then I'm just outside painting. And even when people come up to talk to me, you know, I don't say a word about it. I don't complain. I mean, they do have a right to do that. It's not their fault I have lung problems, you know. Now, if I was on oxygen or something, then we'd have to have a toe-to-toe and stuff. But, you know, I just try to get along with my neighbors and stuff. I mean, because I know that my dogs are not quiet all the time either. And then I had a big fan outside, a big stand-up one, and I was able to turn it around so it was blowing, because all the smoke was blowing toward me, so it was blowing, and that helped some too. So, anyway, I feel happy. I told Brad the other day, I said, I kind of feel like this is one of the happiest times in my life. I mean, I've had many happy times, and we all do. You know, it's like maybe the happiest time in your life when you were a teenager. For me, it was the last 6 months of being a senior in high school. And then the happiest time, you know, like when your kids are growing up. You know, I mean, I think as you age and progress, there's different happy times. There's an ebb and a flow. But to me, right now, it's like I have right now, and I just want to cry when I think about it, you guys. I know you're tired of hearing it. But I have more friends locally and through YouTube and stuff than I've ever had. And they're true friends. You know? I mean, to me that's just incredible. Just incredible. You know, I was lonely for so many years, you guys, and I felt so invisible. And that's what drove me to start doing YouTube. And I just never thought that I feel like a person again. And, you know, I can take people judging me because of my size and stuff. But yeah, I'm a large woman. And I probably always will be. That's just the way it is. You know, it's just the way, I mean, everybody's made different and stuff. But to have the amount of true friends that are just incredible. Just incredible. You know, I mean, you guys have so much become family to me and stuff. And, you know, it's just incredible. Just incredible. So, like I said, it's one of the happiest times of my life because I feel like, you know, I'm just me. I'm just me. So, you know, it's all good. It's, you know, you can't be anything but yourself. So, oh, and I told you guys already I got week and ordered stuff on eBay. Not too much stuff, you know, just a few stuff. Because, like I said, Brad's gonna probably be after Christmas. It will be. We're gonna get the printer out and then get the cartridges for it and stuff. I've got a ton of paper. I've got a ton of printing paper. I've got a ton of photo paper. So, you know. And I know it did print out pretty nice photos. And I tell you what, I've been working from photos for the last few paintings, and that sure has been nice. It sure has been nice to have a photo just right there to reference. So, anyway, that's all I got to say today. I'm going to have to get off here and get this house clean before Mr. Heide gets home. You know, because then, get it. House not clean, you're going to get it. No, you're not. He wouldn't do that. He's always super good. Like last night, he said, yeah, I was thinking of maybe you making homemade stroganoff would probably be the best for your stomach. I'm like, no, you know, a lot of sour cream and yeah, I'm just like, not really the best. I kind of have a hard time tolerating it as is. I have to kind of be careful. I mean, I love it, but yeah. So, yep. And then tomorrow, Christmas Eve day, I'm going to have to make my potatoes ahead of time. And I can't remember what else. We went ahead and bought a pie, a frozen pie, instead of making, you know, in the oven and stuff. But I don't really need making cookies or anything. We've got plenty of cookies, so. Yep. Anyway, I hope everybody has a great day. Don't drive yourself into just the ground, just worrying and being at a frantic pace, because it's just not worth it, okay? This season is about love, and, you know, it's about religion. If you're into religion, if you're not, it's just about love and coming together and, you know, being kinder to each other. So, I love you guys, and I do cherish your friendship so much. I am going to sit down tonight and answer some comments, and I think you guys are awesome. And in case I don't see any of you, because I know you may be very busy with stuff, and no, I didn't make a vlog, or I did, short vlog yesterday. But in case I don't see some of you guys, I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. And if you're not into Christmas, I want to wish you a great weekend and a great Monday. So, talk to you later. Oh, I am going to make a vlog tomorrow. I know I normally don't on Sunday. I'm going to make a vlog tomorrow because I may not make one Monday. I'm not sure. So, anyway, talk to you guys later. Bye.